Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Go into it. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Martin, and this channel's sort of my attempt to show some of the adventures I get up to now that I've retired. Welcome to Sicily. As we approach from down the track, it all looked quite unassuming. And I'll do a tour shortly, but the setting is right in the middle of Vendicari Nature Reserve. And this is our first morning, and we've already seen bee-eaters and crested larks, about 40 or 50 swallows, martins, swallows, house martins and sand martins, all sitting on our television aerial, quite bizarrely. But we're about to get some food together and set off on a bit of an adventure, so we'll take you with us. But before we set off on our little adventure, let's have a look around Il Nido. As I said before, first sight it looks really quite unassuming. We've yet to find out what the buildings were once used for, but in one of the old outbuildings there is what looks like an old olive press. Great area outside for sunshine breakfasts and evening meals. Might look a bit weathered on the outside, but once you get inside it's really very charming. There's the kitchen and an area where you can lounge around. And then on the mezzanine level, there's the bedroom and the bathroom. And all in all, a fantastic place if you're looking for somewhere to chill out, no neighbours, a nice retreat, then El Nido could work for you. What's that? This?
Don't know. Don't know.
And there's that horrible thistle thing.
Yeah, give that a miss.
Yeah. It bit me yesterday.
Oh, you're just a bit ambitious.
What do you mean ambitious?
You agree to do it ambitiously.
Well, this doesn't get used very much, does it? I think where we are is the end of the line. There's frogs again. I wish I knew where it was. The Riserva Naturale di Vendicari is a premier wildlife sanctuary located on the southeastern Sicily. The paths are all fairly easy to follow. There's a mix of easy sandy trails and more robust sort of lava strewn footpaths. One good thing is though they are all on fairly level ground with only slight inclines. It was established in 1984 and spans 1,500 hectares of marshes, lagoons and pristine beaches. The best time to visit are March to May and September to November. We were there at the end of April, and whilst the bird migration had largely ceased, the wildflowers were out in abundance. As I say, the bird migration had largely ceased when we arrived, but that didn't stop us from ticking up quite a few new species, and we also saw small groups of flamingos. We'd heard the waves crashing on the shore from El Nido, where we were staying, and as we made our way around the rocky shoreline, it's quite spectacular to see the waves crashing onto the rock.
I just found it so exhilarating.
It was interesting to see El Nido, our accommodation, from several other vantage points, which made it look very impressive indeed.
This is the one that's tricky.
voo.
A view. That's encouraging.
Something you always want to see is the Virgin Mary on a corner, on a bend.
Yeah, this is a steep one. You're not going to believe this. Got another 5 kilometres of this road.
It's all right. I'm not bothered about this. So, no.
Edison. Best we don't go down that in the dark then.
You'd have to be hard pushed to go down that in the dark. Those barriers.
Wow, fantastic place to live.
You think?
Oh God, yeah. Why'd you say that?
Getting to and fro the shops is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt.
Okay.
At least I can have a wee here.
Yeah, I'm going to have to find somewhere to walk.
Cava Grande is an amazing nature reserve in southeastern Sicily. It's basically a canyon that stretches for over 10 kilometres and is up to 300 metres deep. And that 300 metre depth is worth bearing in mind. If you go down, you've got to get back out again. So be prepared. Walking boots and take plenty of water with you. There are several circular paths that you can take, but don't forget, if you don't get down there, you've got to get back out again.
That's cyclamens.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah. And at the bottom you'll find some crystal clear swimming holes which make a nice break after the hot slog down to the bottom. There's more. I think I'm with you. When she said this was the easy way, I don't think she knew what she was talking about. Oh. Oh. The guys that carved these out of the basalt rock deserve a medal. They absolutely deserve a medal. Although instead said that it's not all basalt, some of it's limestone. Oh, we get to the next bend and then stop for a rest. Oh, I think I'm about halfway up. And that's where we started. Right down there. You can see the water there. That's where we started. Oh my god. Actually, this is easier. It's a bit slippery, but oh bloody hell. There's more. Oh. Oh no, it's not. I thought this was the top. But it's not. There's more of that. Oh. Can't get too much of that. Nearly had enough of this. Oh. Right, this must be the last flight. Must be. I can see a wall. They wouldn't build a wall halfway up a canyon. The farmer's got his sheep in there. That was my Everest. There he goes. Can't sleep. There we go. Right, coming back down. Meow.
So you've got another 1.3. Oh, it's interesting. He's not overtaken. I wonder why. Must know something we don't.
The third day of our trip to Sicily should really have been one of the highlights, but turned out to be a little bit disappointing. And that was a trip to Mount Etna. The reason for the disappointment was, well, plain and simple really. Rain, low cloud, and that was making it far too dangerous to get up to the altitude that we were hoping to reach.
Marvellous.
I like that.
Stop. Well.
It'll be alright out the other side.
Yeah. Okay, that's the way we go for dinner tonight.
Right, so we're going this way now.
Go that way, yeah.
See, can you?
Sorry.
Let's tip that, thank you. Put it in the right gear.
Oh my gosh, look how fun is spilled.
Gee. Go around.
Yes.
Which way?
Straight round.
What, down?
No. Oh, I don't know. I think that's the road.
It's going down again.
Go up there then. I don't know.
No, that's the way.
That way.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, it'll tell you in a minute
It'll tell you
if
if
we've
I'm
gone wrong.
This is correct.
This is the one, isn't
Yeah.
it? It didn't make sense to be going down.
No, it didn't. It's really inhospitable landscape, isn't it?
These aren't as sharp as not hairpins.
No, they're not like the ones up to a couple grand in. I suppose though that in the summer this would be such a well-used route.
I imagine so.
Imagine any other day, but you know, I imagine lots of people have decided not to do this because it's raining.
Because it's miserable here.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we get to the top and the guide says they're not going.
That's, it'll be what it'll be.
Yeah.
There's not really much to see anymore.
No. That's the so nasty, well, quite sharp then. It's amazing just to see the lava flows.
Yeah. This is the car park, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the refugio there. So this is the car park.
This is the car park.
Yeah.
What's reservato mean?
Reserved. Oh, it's this is for cars.
Oh, right.
I think
Yeah.
We did, however, manage to get a trip on these four-wheel drive buses, which take you up to the lower part of the Mount Etna at about 2,000 metres. And having said it was a little disappointing, it was, however, very interesting seeing the lava flows from previous eruptions, and simply being at that altitude and looking down was quite amazing. In addition, although we'd expected snow because all the illustrations told us that there would be snow, I hadn't expected it to be quite so deep. Well then, I think this is probably a good time to draw a line under Sicily Part 1. Hope you enjoyed it. If you think it warrants it, then please subscribe, and also give us a thumbs up. And if you want to know what happens in Part 2, then click on the notification bell. Okay then, till then, see ya.